Hi, I'm Dave Zarin, and this is your Prince George's County Public Schools Update. We're here today to look at some of the exciting events in the school system, starting with a bilingual ceremony at Templeton Elementary School that celebrated the gift of the written word in Espanol.
Hola, amigos. ¿Cómo está usted?
In perfect Spanish, the perfectly beautiful youngsters at Templeton Elementary School recently serenaded a representative from the Mexican Embassy as a way of saying thank you for a very generous gift. 4,000 textbooks in history, science, and math, and exactly like the ones used in Mexico, were being donated to Templeton to preserve the Spanish language in what has become a very bilingual part of Prince George's County.
They're wonderful books, academic books. They're in history, science, and mathematics, and this is for elementary school level. And it's a donation from the Mexican Embassy, the Mexican consulate, that is reaching out to the community, especially in this particular area where there's a huge enclave of a Mexican population here. So these books are donated for the families, for the parents, and for the students, so they can go home and go over history, math, and science in Spanish.
While Templeton students come from 30 different countries and speak 24 different languages, most are Spanish-speaking, and were delighted to receive a book in their own language to call their very own. In one case, the generosity elicited a great big hug. The whole idea of using Mexican books to bolster children's Spanish while they're also learning English is to position them well in the increasingly diverse American workforce.
If they keep their native language or the language of their parents, I think they will be more prepared to face future challenges.
While the students at Templeton are enjoying their Spanish books, the students at Parkdale High School are no doubt cheering their Spanish teacher, who was just selected as the Prince George's World Languages Teacher of the Year.
Carrie Robertson from Parkdale High School was honored as the World Languages Teacher of the Year for Prince George's County. Maria Flores, supervisor of World Languages, was on hand to honor Carrie with the award. Miss Robertson is a Spanish 3 and Spanish IB teacher for whom Spanish is not her native language.
When they struggle, I'm like, look, I was just like you. If I can do it, you can do it. Let's try something different to try to get them to get the skills that they need. I'm not one to have my students open a book and do certain page numbers. We have a book to get a theme, and that's it. My students don't stay in their seats every day. They get up, they're interactive, they like to walk around, and so they know it's not a time to sleep. They know it's not like a boring class, and I think they appreciate that more as a student, to have a teacher that, is more fun, interactive activities.
Robertson will now be entered into the State World Language Teacher of the Year competition, and if she wins that, she will go on to nationals.
Our congratulations to Miss Robertson. Our last story today, fittingly, is also about languages and the customs of foreign lands. Through clever artwork and costumes and a real hot air balloon, the students at Glass Manor Elementary recently took a virtual trip around the world.
Aloha and welcome to Glass Manor Elementary School. Today is Multicultural Day, and our theme is Up, Up, and Away.
The Up, Up, and Away theme for Glass Manor Elementary's annual Multicultural Festival went way beyond the mock-up of a hot air balloon. For early on the day that traditionally takes students around the world without ever leaving school, a real balloon with burners attached was inflated and flew over the school's playground. With great attention to every cultural detail, including student guides dressed in authentic costumes, Glass Manor visitors recently got their passport stamped and their curiosity satisfied about countries from Argentina to New Zealand to Guatemala.
We try to make sure that our students will have that away from home experience. So we want them to get that experience, to know the country, to get some information about the country, get a feel for the language, just be embraced in that culture.
Welcome to Ethiopia.
Of all the things that you've learned about Ethiopia, what's the thing that you'll always remember?
That their population is not that big. Well, it takes them like 3 whole days just to get to the hospital. For us, it takes like 5-10 minutes, and that's not good.
not good at all, is it?
No.
No.
While traveling without leaving home, Glass Manor style is amazing by itself. It has also whetted the appetite of some students for the real thing.
Would you ever like to really travel and not just walk the hallways?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where would you like to go if you could go anywhere in the world?
I would like to go to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. You're in luck because Ethiopia is here today.
Congratulations to Glass Manor for once again saying bon voyage to its students on a journey they'll never forget.
That's it for this edition of Update. For Grant Kittleson, I'm Dave Zarin. We'll see you next time with more good news from the Prince George's County Public Schools.